In this video, we shall discuss a technique to solve second-order homogeneous differential equation with non-constant coefficient. Suppose we are given f, a non-trivial solution of the following dE, which means f prime prime plus p times f prime plus q times f equals 0. Now, our idea is to reduce the order of the ODE from second order into first order. We shall start by assuming that a function f times v will satisfy the ODE. So let y to be f times v. We have y prime equals f prime v plus v prime f, and y double prime is f double prime v plus 2v prime f prime plus v double prime f. Now, if we substitute all this into the original differential equation, we will get, so here we see this is y double prime, this is y prime, and this is y. Expanding this and collect all common terms in terms of v, v prime, and v double prime, we will get. Notice that the expression f double prime plus pf prime plus qf is indeed 0 because f is a non-trivial solution of the homogeneous dE. And hence, this will give us v prime times 2f prime plus pf plus v double prime v equals to 0. Now, if I simplify the expression and I let w equals to v prime, I can rewrite the ODE as f times w prime plus 2f prime plus pf w equals 0, which is a first order separable differential equation. Now, this separable dE in terms of w and x can be easily solved as follows. W prime equals minus 2f prime plus pf over f times w. Separating the variables, we get dw over w equals to minus 2f prime over f plus p dx. Integrating both sides, we get ln w equals to minus 2 ln of f minus integral of p dx. Or equivalently, we have ln w plus 2 ln f equals to minus integral p dx. Which means we have ln of w times f squared equals negative integral of p dx, and hence w is 1 over f squared times exponential negative integral of p dx. Now, since w equals to v prime, we can get our v as integral of exponential minus integral p dx over f squared with respect to x. The following theorem summarizes our discussion from the previous slides. Suppose f is a non-trivial solution of the given second-order homogeneous differential equations. Then the general solution will be given by the linear combination of f, and g, where g is given by this formula. Using the notations from the earlier slides, we notice that the integral is none other than v, and the function g is v times f. Next, we shall look at one example in using this theorem. In this problem, we are to find the general solution of the given second-order homogeneous ODE with non-trivial solution y equals exponential x, which is to say that in this case, our f is exponential x, and the general solution will be given by y equals to c1 times exponential x plus c2 times gx, which is exponential x times a function v we will find. Now we proceed with simplifying the ODE. Dividing throughout by x squared plus x, we have, in this case, we notice that this expression will be our p. We shall start by the calculation of the exponential of negative integral of p dx, where p is given by this expression. So we have exponential of integral x squared minus 2 over x squared plus x dx. Using algebraic manipulation, we will be able to modify the rational form into 1 minus 2 over x plus 1 over x plus 1 dx. This will give us exponential of x minus 2 ln x plus ln of x plus 1. Now, assuming of a positive argument for the logarithmic expression, we have exponential x multiplied with x plus 1 over x squared. Now we continue to the calculation of Vx, which is given by the following formula. We have seen earlier that the numerator of the integrand is given by exponential x times x plus 1 over x squared. The denominator, f squared, is e to the power 2x. We simplify this and we get two integrals. First, e to the power negative x over x dx, and integral e to the power negative x over x squared dx. The second integral is a bit tricky, hence we just focus ourselves to find the first integral using integration by parts. This gives us negative exponential negative x over x minus integral of exponential negative x over x squared dx. Now, together with the next integral, we see that this cancels out perfectly, and it gives us negative exponential minus x over x. This is the v that we are looking for, and hence we can write the general solution. Y equals to c1 times exponential x plus c2 times exponential x times negative e to the power negative x over x. This simplified into y equals to c1 times exponential x minus c2 over x.